you guys have just teleported into a strange and somewhat unpleasant place. It's relatively early in the morning. Did you guys say you left around like 7 a.m. or so, or earlier?
Yes.
Yes to what? Just to 7 a.m. or yes to earlier?
7 a.m.
Yeah, 7 a.m.
Yeah.
season.
So you guys probably would, yeah. So you guys are up fairly early. It's there's a array of mist through this, like, dismal but not unquiet pine forest. You can hear various noises, the sounds of birds, but also the sounds of, well, some howls and unpleasant noises here and there, as well as some stranger growls farther out. You are positioned on a raised platform that seems to have taken some damage over the years, and it looks to be in, the middle of this pine forest. It's forged from stone and then has almost like a natural garden of sorts. It looks like it has been fairly unkept for a very long time. That surrounds the initial platform, I guess the highest platform which you're on, which clearly has, a teleportation sigil inscrolled upon it in what seems to be some type of blue stone, maybe turquoise or something else. Albeit the main bit is that there is a turquoise like circle of sorts surrounding the general area which you have spawned. I would like everyone to well, first of all, what are your passive perceptions?
9.
18.
14.
1 8.
Okay.
16.
Okay. Firstly, those with okay, firstly, actually I have a question for Uhtred. Uhtred, you are moving through the woods. Things are a little unnerving. You have found quite a few corpses of creatures you believe are wargs. Based on your understanding and based off some maps, you are in the belief there should be a clearing around here that has some type of ruin or something. You're a little worried that this could be the den of something or whatever. But either way, you keep going forward. You would have heard a sudden, like, odd sound coming in the direction. As you continue in that direction, do you kind of keep moving as normal, or do you stealth?
Do we scout?
They're asking
That's what it looks
Octavia,
like.
not us.
Oh, okay.
I'll stealth.
Okay, I'll roll.
I'll show the power. Okay. Let's see. Let me make sure I'm using all my stuff. Hold on. This is the first time rolling anything. One sec. Okay, so I have advantage on hiding from creatures specifically because of the cloak. Let me roll with advantage real quick. This is gonna be super OP. This is like the only I specifically built. Holy shit.
It'd be like that, no stress.
Ian, you can see the roll.
Yeah, I can. That's good. That's actually
Yeah,
fine.
that's
I
crazy,
can take
actually.
if you want.
That's-
If you want to
wow.
not roll. Wait, you know how to? Let me actually check something. Were you saying that?
I just rolled. I just rolled to
GM?
you. That's what I just did. So nobody else should be able to
Okay.
see that roll.
Yep, he rolled a GM.
All right. Okay. Good. Okay. Good. I didn't know. I missed something as if you like didn't know how to take it out of GM roll. Okay.
No. I didn't know if we wanted to do public or not, so I just presume.
No, I love that. That's awesome.
In that
Don't
case,
let us know.
That that's crazy,
You
actually.
okay, back to the group. Sorry, actually, back to Uhtred. You end up getting a little closer, and you can see what appears to be, as you kind of hide amongst the bushes and more so pine trees. Most of these are pine trees. Those are some bushes, which would be deciduous. The bushes would be deciduous. You see what seems to be a grouping of people, or they all look a little odd. It's probably one of the strangest groups you've ever seen. And you hadn't really had any reason to believe there was another group, like a group this close by that had been traveling through the woods. Not based off sound or anything like that. So it seems kind of odd they're suddenly here.
I swear I didn't see any boats.
I would like all of you to describe your characters, except for Uhtred. From a perspective of like Uhtred being around
You need to move us onto the
100
map.
feet away. Well, actually, Uhtred, you could probably move a bit closer if you're kind of stealthing among the.
We are not on the
It's,
map if you are
among the
trying to have
bushes,
us.
but
Ian.
Hmm?
If you are trying to have us move around the map, you do not have us on the map yet.
I know. Oh, sorry. I mean, good point. I'm about to do that. I was waiting for Uhtred to tell me if they were stealth before I did that. Okay.
It's just like, do they look threatening at all, or do they look like?
Well, from your perspective, they all look armed. One of them is relatively larger than the others. They look like either an adventuring group or something similar at the very least. Perhaps ragtag, but they definitely do not look like mere archaeologists or mere peasants or something like that. They look like people who can assumedly defend themselves.
They look like they just got here too. You said.
You heard a strange sound, and kind of the group just seems to have been here. You have no clue how they got to this location, given the fact that, simply put, you've been traveling through the woods a little bit, and you hadn't heard like any group moving around, and you kind of would assume you did. So unless these guys are really adequate at moving silently, your other association would just be they just kind of got here like somehow. They just kind of formed in this place.
You could say they just appeared. Sorry. Okay. Wait, okay. No.
Oh,
Okay. I think I would like sit there for a second. Think about it. Think that there's something that's killing a bunch of wargs. Think that thing probably would be really hard to kill, and it probably wasn't them who killed it. So if I talk to them, I'll probably be more safe. Yeah, sure, screw it. We'll walk up. Yeah. I walk up. Jaws, I don't know if I'm behind them or in front of them, but I'm walking towards them
okay.
with my hands up. Like,
I would say that the group is kind of facing various different directions.
How
okay.
high up is this pillar though?
I would say, it's not, I guess, a gradual push to around
Stop, I don't think.
oh, it's gonna be not fun. 25 feet. With there being like a slight indent fence here that maybe goes up to like 5
This
feet
is way
here,
stupider.
but otherwise this is like this and this are the same like level. So this is like this area is 25 feet above here, so it's a gradual like pyramid, I guess, with like a flattened top.
They probably wouldn't see me from the bottom then.
They would, yeah, I guess they wouldn't have seen you. So
Whether they see you or
people
not,
who are-
Zebabu is 14 feet tall.
Yeah.
We are visible. Whether all of us are visible or not, Zebabu is visible.
I'm pretty sure I'm. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure. Even if I was like, not being as stealthy as I could be right now, I'm pretty sure I'm not visible.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
keep on. This isn't a wall. This is like a gradual steps you can kind of
Yeah.
walk off. Oh yeah, I
Uh,
guess they might be a little bit big.
No,
Okay.
I'm more saying like I'm just joking because I rolled crazily high on a stealth roll that isn't going to be used anymore. But that's
Slight-
that's the
Slight retcon. It's gonna be 20 instead of 25.
gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of slowly walk up. Hello?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Oh, hello.
Did you?
Was not expecting to see people out here.
That-
Mr.
How did-
Coverrim, you said this place was abandoned, no?
Yes, it is abandoned.
Well, hello.
It is abandoned. No, he's right about that.
Okay. Can
how
we
the-
help you, sir?
Maybe how did you get here?
We walked.
I don't believe you.
Roll a deception check. Have it on.
We walked.
He's dangerous.
It's gonna be a pretty high deception check on that one.
At disadvantage.
Oh, come on.
I'm big. I walked here. Come on, you don't believe me?
I don't think he believes
That's
you.
a strong 8. That's a strong 8.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I don't trust this man. We should kill him.
What my companion was
Sabaton.
trying to say is we flew here.
I'm not sure why we're doing this whole deceitful
Why are you
thing.
lying? I'm not sure. Is that the? I don't even.
No, we used magical means to arrive at this specific point.
You teleported.
Yes.
Okay, all right. That makes sense. That seems more logical than everything else I've been said so
Yes,
far.
no, I'm not. I understand their hesitancy, but it's pretty clear how we got here, standing on magical runes beneath us. Everyone here realizes it's pretty cut and dry, yes?
Okay. Warning. There's something out here that's killing a bunch of wargs that I haven't seen yet. I don't know where it is, but it could be somewhere.
Those things are places, yes. I
just don't know where.
With
But it's somewhere out here, and I'm
With
not trying to die
those-
to it.
Okay, those who got, I think, a 15 or higher on your passive perception, or just have that, I'd say you would have heard a variety of weird sounds, many of which might have been wargs, and others weren't. Kind of focusing on some of the sounds you think weren't wargs, you guys can roll a perception check.
Is this on sound?
This is on sound, yes.
Okay, so my roll is -10. So 20 total. Because I have a +10 to visible perception.
And no one else has a higher.
Okay, let's see. So with a 30 and also a 17, well, firstly, this sound is a little abrupt, but you could definitely hear it. And it kind of gets a little louder as you kind of try to focus in. It doesn't quite sound like some of the birds, nor does it sound quite like the wargs or maybe wolves that may be present. It seems to be coming from what could be the northeast, albeit you haven't really made proper bearings. I would say, okay, wait, Uhtred, quick thing. Do rangers have an ability that lets them know which direction north is in their like chosen environment? Or did you not take that?
I did not take that because I got the other one.
Okay.
Which is the wait.
Uh,
Yeah, I got the other one.
we
Which
had
gives
a-
me language.
We had a ranger in the past, and I can't remember if I let them take both. But we can discuss it a little later. I think we had discussed in the past. Okay, but based off of actually, well, if you've been traveling, would you have tried to got your bearing, or do you have a compass, or no?
I would say I probably try to grab my bearing. That
Okay.
probably makes sense.
So I would say Uhtred at least would know that, would kind of wait. Uhtred, did you roll perception as well? Oh, sorry, I
Oh,
guess I did. You never rolled. You never told me your passive perception, but I assume it's decent. Since you're
yeah.
ranger. You could roll as well.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Well, shit.
Uhtred would know at least the direction. I mean, the rest of you at least know from this direction. That's where you kind of hear this odd crackling noise. It's what exactly it is isn't exactly clear, but I would say that you would hear it in groupings, implying it may be more than it likely is more than one individual. You may roll. I'd say if you're trying to determine what the source of the sound is, as in like what kind of creature that makes it, I'll let you do a nature check.
Does this pertain to the people who rolled?
Yes, I would say if you got 17 or higher, or actually, I would say actually more like 15 or yeah, say 16 or higher. Okay. So it is a little bit. It's not. This is kind of a not a quiet place. There's a lot of. It's an early morning. It's a time when birds are making a lot of noise, but you hear a lot of other stuff. So it's not a quiet forest per se. Okay. With a 22 amethyst, you would think that that noise could be associated with a couple different things, but generalistically, some type of felonid, or more so, some type of cat or cat-related creature. It could perhaps be maybe like a cougar or a mountain lion, or maybe something with of a more saber-tooth variety. It's also possible it could maybe be one of more stranger varieties of cats, perhaps the tentacled variety, which, although I don't, okay, well, I don't want to ask the question outright, so I'll maybe do it later. Actually, wait. Actually, no, I'll wait. I won't ask it. You would know that basically it could be of a couple different things, but whatever it is a large feline, and there are multiple of it. And it's a little stranger than most, so it might not be like just a mountain lion or something. And it seems almost, I mean, almost otherworldly in its specific like vocalizations.
Oh, okay. It seems trouble follows us wherever we go.
Before we go on too long, for anything happens, Uhtred, would you mind describing your character visually?
Yeah. So, Uhtred seems like a slightly taller than average human male, or scruffily, in his late 20s. He has a like couple scars on his face. Seems like he's been through some battle or something. And he also has a raven on his shoulder, seemingly similar, I believe, to what I saw with Abaddon's picture. If that's correct.
I got good news and bad news for you.
Yeah.
You're instantly like a better person in Abaddon's eyes. 2, Abaddon's bird is dead.
You
Okay.
got fucking obliterated.
Alright, my bad. Now you
Oh,
bring that up. Okay, that is out of character. Not in character. Okay, don't put that on Uhtred, okay? But he has a bow. He seems to like be very right, at least right now he seems to be like very cautious. and or scared. When he comes up to you, he seems a bit awkward. And like, yeah, that's kind of the way I describe him. He's like basically wearing like all either black or green. Definitely seems like he's a nature guy. If you see those people before. Jones, I don't know how you want to do the thing about the role of her, actually.
All right. Well, tell us about yourself. What are you doing here?
I'm looking for ruined objects and historical objects. I'm assuming that's why you're here. There are old ruins in the Cranes Pine Forest. Okay, am I saying that right? Cranes Pine Forest. That I wanted to look at.
This should be the Jock Forest, I believe. I
The
gave it
Jock
a
Forest.
name. I didn't. Sorry, I've always had to leave a Jock Forest, but this island I made a Jock. Wait, sorry. Actually, let me reconfirm that for you right now.
Gotcha. I just wanted to make
They
sure I
call it
wasn't.
Jock Island.
Yeah,
No
the Jock Island.
Yeah,
way.
the other forest. Yeah, Korand was the other island. This is the Jock Forest.
Gotcha. Okay.
I would like to roll an
Okay.
insight check.
Jock Island. What?
Roll it. See if you believe him.
Yeah, go for it.
That's a pretty good roll.
damn.
Okay.
I'll answer. I'm just telling. I'm not lying. I'm telling the truth. It's just he's
Okay.
unsure
Okay,
about what's going on.
like,
He just saw somebody teleport
are
in front of him.
you-
So
So you're just telling the truth, but is there like any? Do you feel how do I say this? As you said it, even if it's truthful, is there anything you're maybe underselling in regards to like what you're doing, or no? Or would that be your exact purpose?
like, I'm definitely like not telling you everything about why I'm doing it. But Uhtred isn't the most charismatic person about explaining himself. So he's definitely trying to explain it to you, but he's definitely not telling you everything. Probably partially because he's unsure what to say, but also because he's not the best at explaining what he's doing.
Yeah, that eyes darting around, nervously shifting in place a bit.
Yeah, it probably is both a combination of trying to hide something, and the combination of unsure what to say and what not to say. I would say that's probably the answer to the insight with like hiding stuff.
Yeah, I really asked it just because I feel like if you get a high insight, you can know a little more than just a yes or no answer.
Yeah, gotcha. No, that makes sense. I just wasn't sure.
No, you're doing great, man. No, we're not here for items or ruins or anything like that. This is actually just a halfway point. It was a means of traveling quickly to another destination of ours.
Oh, where are you going?
I think our first stop is Nor. The city of Nor.
Let me look at that map.
So here, I'll pull. I'll
I would
pull up
definitely know where that is. I just need to.
You
Octavia
can
doesn't know
pull
where
it
that
up,
is.
or I'll pull it. Here, I'll pull it up. Also, when you see this map, I just want to say I kind of like I managed to get things in place with the rivers, but I somehow fucked up over here, and I'll fix that. But whatever, that's something that might happen way later. So whatever. But in terms of Nor, you would know that Nor
okay.
is an island village, or it's a little more of a village. It's like a decent town. It's not to say a city. Not to like say they're wrong. Like in terms of population, it may have been a full-on city briefly during Vetberg's fall, but yeah, it is the last like settlement of the Vetnor clan. Also, based off what the did anyone introduce themselves name-wise besides Uhtred?
I don't think anybody said any names.
Okay. Okay, so the person that appears to be a furbolg, when they spoke, you would. The idea of it to be a halfway point to you is a little odd. Unless they mean like going to Jokelsfel, this is an island. And it's not one with great, like, there are some means to get off the island, but it's not to say that there's a, a safe, or more so a Gresshelm village on the island with like a dock or anything currently. Meaning, if that's fully the case, then there might have been a reason they chose here and not another location, or this is the closest location they could have gone to, regardless.
Okay. Did you guys? How did? You visibly see Uhtred when he thinks about it for a second. Immediately get very confused on the halfway point when you said that to Nor. You just immediately get confused, but he wouldn't say anything. You just visibly can see that he is not sure what you're going to Nor, and this was halfway.
Well, it's a lot closer than halfway, but yes.
Sure.
Functionally, it was the closest I could get us in one jump.
You teleported.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
Oh. Okay, that makes sense.
Yes. And this was the closest.
Yeah, how
place.
are you getting off the island of Jalk Isle? How are you?
I assume we could find a boat somewhere.
You would know, Norlis, that at the very least, it seems to be that Kororim was kind of a person that sold this idea to you of going here. Meaning, they assumedly, one, maybe had other reasons to come here, but two, would assumedly have had a plan to get off of the island, albeit you aren't fully sure.
Yes, it was, originally Mr. Kororim's idea. Do you have any semblance of a plan? Realistically, I should have asked earlier, but the last 3 days were terribly busy for myself.
Alright, I wasn't intending to come here with you. I was intending to come here with a, more seasoned adventuring party.
We're pretty seasoned.
Okay, that still doesn't answer the question, though.
I was kind of just gonna wing it and let them get me off the island.
Okay.
That
so-
makes sense.
Okay.
That makes sense.
So.
Oh wait.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Where are my manners? Mr. Sir. Uhtred.
Yeah.
My name is Norn Lysandrin. I am a scholar from Osk, and I am with a few friends of mine traveling towards, the northwest after we make a stop to Nor. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Uhtred.
Yeah.
Would the rest of you introduce yourself for the time being? It's good to be familiar with those you will have around us. Kind of like nudges Abaddon.
Oh yeah. I'm Abaddon, and is that a bird on your shoulder?
Yes.
Abaddon quickly takes out a few rations and walks over to you.
Can I pet?
May I?
Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog?
The bird doesn't seem like just like immediately goes to the rations. There's no like second thought. The bird just like gets on the like Abaddon's the yeah, just goes on like the arm or something, whatever, to eat it to you. There's no like halting it, looks hungry a bit. Just starts pecking at the rations.
Train him
Doesn't
well.
seem to be like afraid or anything.
Could you repeat that?
Oh, the raven doesn't seem to be afraid of you at all.
Sorry. I
Yeah.
missed. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's I was just more saying like the raven seems much more open to new people than Uhtred is. Funnily enough.
Also, I took a second to reconfirm this because I don't want to be bothersome about it. I will say you can do an insight check on what Korim had said. regarding their plans, and they were going to wing it.
I'll insight that. I don't. That doesn't make any sense to me.
You're gonna have to roll at disadvantage, by the way.
I'll roll at disadvantage, sure. Oh, this will be sorry. Sure.
That's a racial thing I have.
Go ahead.
Unfortunately, I think that is just underpassing, no matter what they roll for deception.
Holy shit.
Okay, let's see what you get. Okay. Oh
Yeah, I
boy,
believe you.
you
What the fuck?
yeah, you believe him fully.
What the fuck? Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
You cannot read the bird expression.
You cannot read the part. Yeah. You definitely seem to have winged it. I don't know if you're gonna find a boat. Mine left.
I mean, I do believe there's a goblin encampment on this island.
Yeah. I think so.
I would say that yeah, without having you roll anything, I would say that Uhtred, you had heard that there were a goblin encampment on this island.
Yeah.
There was also Craw, which is farther south, which is not a goblin encampment, but you would have believed that there is a goblin encampment on this island. Probably a goblin, or more so goblinoid, meaning more than just.
I do know that the one thing I want to make sure that I do know is that the Jock Forest is like very, very dangerous, and like most people would not be able to get from where I am right now to Crow easily. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yeah. Well, I mean, Crow is also a really dangerous location on its own. Anyone who wanted to go to Crow would be ill-advised unless they were like, a native of Crow. I'll be hidden about that. But yeah, this is a relatively dangerous place. You've seen lots of wargs, and it seems to be even regarding the thing has a stranger sound that must have killed them. There's almost certain for a fact there are plenty of other scary things here on this island.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty difficult to find a boat.
I mean, we may be able to find something in Jokelsfel.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm
you're going
wrong.
there.
We are in Jokelsfel.
Yeah.
Well, you guys are in. Well,
We're in the woods.
you're in the woods,
I
yeah.
assume you were in the teleportation circle.
I specialized. For the first time I said Jokelsfel, and then every other time afterwards, I realized based off what I had in mind, it should be more clear. So I said near Jokelsfel.
Okay, cool. That's fine. I was under the wrong assumption. That's my bad.
That's probably the closest place that
Um.
you might be able to find a boat.
I'd like to roll a history check to see if I can remember how long ago Jokelsfel was abandoned or considered a ruin.
Go for it. You would say around since you got 24, you'd say around 390 years ago.
Okay, so like not fucking.
Yeah.
Okay,
Meaning
not a short time
It isn't
ago.
a recent one, but also it didn't fall during the conflict 1,000 years ago.
How long does it take the average ship to deteriorate?
A while. Either way,
400 years?
you would know at the very least if there were ships here. Considering that the closest clan to it, or this is the North clan, but like the other closest clan is the Nor clan, which is known for doing ship stuff, probably would have gotten those at the time or done something.
So what I can surmise is there's likely not boats at Jokelsfel.
I mean, well, yes and no. What you would know is that, simply put, you were in Vetberg. Vetberg was a place that had a lot of adventurers there, and that's because of more recent, in the last like several months, a little more than that. There was the whole like Gresham royalty kind of let the world know that the Vapen or ancient weapons existed, so that kind of spread to adventurers. Given that, it wouldn't be too weird for there to be potentially adventurers who try to get to this island themselves and have left boats either at Jokelsfel or other places. However, it is a fairly dangerous location, Jokelsfel, so it's also possible that they might have left their boats somewhere around the side of places. As in somewhere maybe along the forest, not necessarily Jokelsfel, but it's hard to tell. Hard to say for sure, but it's not a. Given a lot of people left Vetberg and may have, those survivors may have gone to other places somewhat nearby. I mean, it wouldn't be too unsurprising to see like a small boat or something here and there. That being said, canoes may be helpful for you, but you have a party member who would need something a bit larger than a canoe. Or more so, even if you had a small boat, you would want one of the larger levels of that.
You can just tie some logs to it and let it float behind.
Or polymorph them into a fish, yeah, one of those.
Polymorph into a fish.
Or maybe a whale, that'd be easier to find. Either way, as you guys have been talking, I don't want to kind of metagame, so I'll kind of more ask you, how do you view your sound level you have been kind of going for individually?
Pretty
As in,
average conversation.
how loud were you speaking is what I mean.
Pretty average conversation.
Yeah, pretty normal.
Yep.
Okay. As in normal, but not like you weren't necessarily trying to be quiet, but you also weren't yelling. Okay.
Yes, that is what normal means.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just in the context of normal in like versus in a urban environment versus this. Okay. I would say that noise you heard, you start to hear again a little bit, and growls and bits, kind of from the same general location, but kind of more edging along to the north a little bit. It's not clear if these things necessarily hear you or not. You don't know, but you do. I mean, this is also keeping along the with the understanding it's. I don't think Abaddon would hear this since they don't have a. They didn't really have very good perception to begin with how I went about this. Albeit, if you want to reroll perception, Abaddon, you can. As in, I didn't have you roll perception to begin with because I did it based off of the passive perception.
No, it's alright. That's alright.
Okay. Either way, that's what's going on with that. Additionally, so I maybe got sidetracked. What was the other bit happened? Oh, one other thing. I kind of didn't have the rest of you describe your characters because if you guys if you want to we can, but we have routes to do so. As in the new player or new character, Ultra, they could use the source of a Discord. However, I will briefly state that of the group, it appears to be that one of them has traits that would lead maybe the average person to may think they are perhaps a Valkyrie or maybe a Harpy. But Utra, do an Arcana check at advantage. Or nature.
It's the same
Right.
for me.
2 blue people, 2 birds, 2 people in robes.
Oh.
Okay. You've there could be some more variation of things, and they don't necessarily look like, well, how do I say this? There is a chance that this person is a siren. They seem
Okay.
to have most of the features that you believe them to have. And it could be that, since you understand there's some nuance to it at the very least, in regards to them, being different from harpies, and perhaps there's other things you don't know of. You aren't 100% certain, but there seems to be enough on the table for you to make that connection, or at least argue for it per se.
Okay.
I imagine the reason they got through up is because Corum just staring at them like this.
Corvus. I like to imagine that Corvus is staring at at Uhtred, and then Uhtred is staring at
Oh.
at Podonix, whatever, the siren, and it's just like this triangle of people staring at each other.
I will also state that you have heard of tieflings, but you probably haven't seen a blue one. If you've seen a tiefling, it may have been what you. I would say that there would have been one tiefling that you had probably seen in your village once. Maybe they've lived there a bit, but you haven't seen a blue one, and you've seen furbolgs before. Otherwise, the two other members other than Sardonyx, being Jevabu and Korim, you have never even. I mean, you've never seen these races before, and you would have utterly no idea what of Korim is.
Gotcha.
Okay. Now that we kind of got over it, Will, you guys had started to hear more of these growls and roars and things in this direction. They've gotten a little. The direction seems to have moved a little bit, and they're a bit louder. And there's also twitching of bushes and leaves you can kind of hear in that direction.
Sounds like we've attracted company. Everyone be alert, be on guard. Mr. Uther, I'm not sure what you are doing here. Whether you tell us the truth or not, but should you wish you can travel alongside us? There's power in numbers now.
Yeah, that might be for the best.
I trust that you won't do anything, well, let's say suspicious, considering the disparity in our numbers, and we will do likewise.
Yeah, that seems fine.
Can I roll a perception check, visual perception check, to see if I see anything concretely through the brush and bramble?
Sure.
I think I do.
You see, and you kind of look, and you kind of move your body a little bit to help with the vision, but you can see around, let me get a bearing.
We are not on the other map, by the way.
Oh.
Also, just checked, Ashubil is actually taller than Corum.
Yeah. Oh, Shubilos have the cool African ones. Okay. Around, at least 100 feet away, more likely to be around 100, maybe 60, 70 feet. You can kind of see the outlines and more so things moving from a bush. You can kind of, it's hard to see due to the tree cover, but you can definitely see glimpses here and there, and you more so than the average person. You're able to kind of really keen in on things, and it's almost as if your vision kind of shifts coloration a little bit to help you do so. As in, like the whole colorblind people can see camouflage type thing. And it appears to be, you see what looks to be a couple large feline-like creatures, like almost like a panther per se, that have something or multiple upper limbs or maybe a tail or maybe multiple tails. It's something, but there seems to be some type of upper body or perhaps tail prohesion that looks a bit odd because they seem to have multiple of them, and they kind of almost like look like black vines kind of, and you get some kind of look like they have like teeth or spikes on the end of it.
Do they? I see them. Do they appear to see us? Are they like moving in a semi-linear path towards our location?
I'd say that you don't know if they see you, but the idea that they've identified you through some sensory means doesn't seem unlikely. Albeit, sorry, it doesn't seem unlikely, but it's also you feel that you have been super loud, so it's possible it could be some other thing they're hunting. I mean, you do hear a lot of other noises going on, mainly there's wargs howling in various directions and birds, so it's possible it could be something else, but it's also not improbable they are heading to this location, given there was an audible strange sound that kind of occurred. Wait, actually, otherwise, is it bad for me to? Sorry, is it like? Would you consider it to be kind of unfair for me to have teleporting make a sound?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't say
Okay,
that's unfair at
okay.
all.
In that case, yes. When you teleport, it made this sound.
Yes.
Okay, so it's probably that combined with you talking and a couple of other things may have led them to believe your location's here. And also this being definitely a landmark.
Everyone, ready your weapons. Nearly upon us. And Narnalus reaches into his component pouch and pulls out a whistle and a small bone and throws out the bone out in front of him, and you see something grab it in its invisible jaws, and the bone disappears, and that's all you see. But the whistle was audible and loud.
Fetch, how about on fetch?
Okay.
And you hear a panting.
Alright.
What in the fuck?
You cannot see where the sound is coming from.
That's just mildly unnerving. I'll pull out my maul and get into a fighting stance.
Alright.
Corum shall cock his staff like a shotgun as he casts Shillelagh on it.
I'm gonna do something real quick. I'm gonna try something. I'll be right back in like 15 seconds or less.
All right. He's trying for some Foley work.
Oh, let's
What is this?
Oh?
Oh no, I took a guess. I don't know if that's actually true or not.
Oh.
Okay.
Foley work is making noises that sound real.
Cool. The name of the raven, by the way, is Lif.
Lif?
The name of
FL?
the region is spare
Helif.
rations.
Helif. It's Norse for protection.
Nice.
I
I
don't know
like
I don't know
it.
if I would say that.
I
But
love that.
Yeah, not just saying.
I'm really leaning into it.
I
I'm
love-
really into.
I love that.
I'm trying to at least.
Like just saying, Avalon is gonna be more protective of that bird than anyone else. He will
Probably.
throw
Well,
you
it's probably not
people.
gonna protect itself. So.
His bird got exploded by a cannon.
Yeah.
Oh shit. That's tough.
He's
I'd
like,
probably
go
into
scout
a
ahead for
depression.
me.
Your bird's not safe either.
See if I
So
can
Thomas
find,
is online now.
Yeah,
find
that's
the
why I
snap
did it.
log
I
real
saw
quick.
that they were playing Skyrim. I'm like, oh shit, did they get online? They forget or something, or maybe someone else is using their account. Like, I don't know if they have a sibling. I don't know. I don't think they live with a sibling. Okay, so in that case, roll. You can roll. Okay, these things aren't really. They don't seem like they're at this moment immediately going to rush at. Well, actually, I take back. How much of a noise does that whistle make?
A whistle.
It's a whistle,
Okay.
pretty loud.
Yeah.
I would say that would kind of give indication for these things to kind of move up. I'll give you an option though. Do you want me to have it be that you guys kind of roll initiative and then do a turn before these things are really on the map?
I
Or
mean,
would you
I
like me
technically
to...
just did, so
Okay, so that's
no.
because that is kind of. I mean, obviously there's that, but
No, we can
Wait,
just
wait.
go straight into it.
yes and no.
We can go
Okay.
straight into it.
Well, okay, well, I'll kind of leave it at the very edge, because otherwise I kind of did say they were a little bit off, but yeah. Okay. In that case, and I don't really think they're, since these things, well, I'm not going to view this as a surprise round either.
No.
So in that case, we put up our initiative total, and you guys will roll initiative. Let me remove your old ones. From what, not even yours, it's the last thing we did was to give a special sequence.
God damn it, 12.
25.
Alright, let's see if I do this right. Let me click.
I could go play as Jevaboo. If someone else would like to, they may. Otherwise, I will. Actually,
cool.
I will for the
Oh
time
shit.
being.
I forgot to put my fucking
You're fine,
Special
it's not a
bonus
huge
stuff?
deal.
that tiebreaker. Yeah, I forgot to put that.
Not a
in.
huge
I'll
deal.
do it for next
Oh
time.
yeah, that doesn't matter. It's fine.
I'm literally the only person using it. Don't stress. What do you mean? No, no, no. What do you mean he rolled a 1? No, no, no. No, no, no. What do you mean he rolled a 1?
116 is crazy.
Wait.
Okay,
wait.
you rolled
It's
2
advantage.
Rolling
d20.
advantage.
You rolled
rolling
2
advantage, Rolling
d20.
advantage. Rolling advantage.
That's
Uh,
That's
disadvantage.
crazy.
If it was
okay,
advantage,
this is
it'd
not
be...
an advantage. Oh wait, this guy didn't.
Okay.
No, it's to get rid of the
Toggle.
advantage number. Why is it red?
That was because he rolled a 16 and a 1.
Query.
Yeah.
That should be a
God
2.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I'm like, wait, no, no, no. How did he roll a 1?
Yeah,
No.
this is not advantage.
It was.
It's just-
If you hover over the roll, it says
Oh.
rolled 2
Oh, you're
d20.
Yeah, it's not supposed to. Was it on? Wait, was it on query advantage? I don't. Okay, whatever. I don't.
Yeah, no, because by default it sets it to advantage.
Well, there wasn't the. Yes, but it wasn't. Didn't have the advantage toggle though. It was weird. Okay, normally advantage doesn't look like this. It looks like 2 bubbles. Wait. Oh, yeah, I'll put advantage on here. See, like. Wait.
Yeah, no, maybe it just rolls initiative weirdly at advantage.
Wait, the second one was also
You're
advantage.
right. Yeah. Oh, you're right. So yeah, okay. I see. Okay, that explains it.
Is
Okay,
this
I
on
thought
D&D
initiative-
Beyond? Because it looks like it's doing a D&D
No,
Beyond
no,
thing.
this is in roll 20.
This
is
is so
fully roll 20,
weird.
which is why
So
it's
weird.
confused. Yeah, me too. Yay!
Oh, there he is.
Oh, let's
Hello!
Did someone
Hello.
forget and not see the ats, or are you okay?
Yeah, is everything alright?
As in, I don't know if you got back from the hospital or like were hit by a car. Okay, that's over the top, or it's over less normative, more normative circumstance.
Does someone, put
No,
a,
honestly, I totally forgot.
does someone put a pipe bomb in your mailbox?
Nope, not this time.
Damn, but the package didn't arrive yet.
Okay.
We are jumping into combat as we speak.
Oh,
Okay, I'll let you roll initiative unless
perfect
you want me to
timing.
use the initiative I rolled for you.
Go ahead and use what you rolled for me while I jump in.
Alrighty.
Wait, do I go with the 17? Wait, it was 16 or 1?
It's fine where it is. It don't matter super much.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, and then
Come.
let's see, that's what's cool. Alright, now okay.
Oh, friends. I see the friends now.
Keep in mind, you guys could have also ran away or moved to a different location to try to avoid the combat. But also would have been viable.
Mm-hmm. There's been too many sessions since Abaddon's gone
Well,
to
yeah,
hit
obviously
something.
that too. Yeah, I get. Yeah, that's kind of why I'm throwing it. I'm giving it so soon, but yeah. Also, I want to
tweaking.
use this battle map, but yeah. Okay, so let's fix that. Is that everyone?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so Corim, your turn.
Corin will move up to here and then hold their action for when something gets close to smack it. And that's my turn.
Okay, and for context, what are you wielding as a weapon?
My staff.
Okay, have you cast? Did you cast anything during your turn?
I cast Shillelagh before combat.
Okay. Okay. One of these creatures. Well, now, so also I'm viewing this as they got up to this position beforehand, whatever the circumstance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5, 10, 8, 20, 25, 30. And you see this creature. It's almost, well, it looks odd. Now, okay, Ian did forget, but these creatures actually have not 4 but 6 legs. I probably should have mentioned that honestly, but I had forgotten when I was looking at my token. And seem to have several well, 2 tentacles, which aren't really attached to its tail per se, but rather a like nodule coming from the back of its neck, kind of. Okay. Jeff Boo, your turn. If you're in game.
Okay. Not all there. Okay. I am gonna move through here. 1, 2. Oh, that's 5. Yeah, I'm just gonna move there, and that will be my turn.
You want to hold your action for anything?
Hang on. Yeah, that's ability check. Hold my I'll hold my action to attack in case any bad guy comes near. And that'll be my turn.
Cool.
Okay.
Sardonyx.
All right. Oh. Let's see. I think I'm going to start off straight. 5. Let's start off. 6.
Remember, we are 20 feet up.
I don't think that means anything functionally though.
I mean,
doesn't.
it would give you guys like well, I guess if you're in the middle, maybe some things might be able to get you via like range weapons, but you know, right now, but yeah, Norris is right. So where's the okay? Oh,
I will wait. That's getting a bit of a drive. 16.
okay. Quick thing. Uhtred or Octavian, did you have a name for your bird?
Yeah, Lif. If I say that right?
They
Fuck.
did say that.
Mm-hmm.
How'd you
It's
spell
supposed to
that?
be the word for protection, basically.
How'd you spell that? Unless you already sent it?
HLI with a. It's in character posting. Lif. It's just kind of silent, I think. If I'm saying. Ah, whatever. I should have chosen an easier to say word.
That's good. No, it's cool.
Or run with it.
Okay, let's see.
I'm trying to think of what I want to do here.
Okay,
How much I can.
uh,
Let me see if I can find a way to. Not say.
oh, Hill. Oh, I see. There we go. Okay. HLIF. I was looking for that last thing. Okay.
Beautiful.
How
Okay,
much?
okay.
I will inspire Shuffle.
Cool.
Oh, wait, no.
And I will use the rest of my movement over here. And that is my turn.
Okay. In the pets and summons section is where I'll include it, I guess. That's where I should have had Issa for a while. I don't know why I didn't include Issa in that check. I forgot I even had that channel. But yeah. Alright, section. Okay. So what is I was mainly letting you take a while to do that because I was setting in the bird. What was we need to roll? Infested?
Huh?
Nothing. It's just inspiration.
No, they
It's just
don't.
bad inspiration.
Right.
Oh, sorry. I
It's-
saw a thing over here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. No, it's your turn.
Normalus reaches into his component palettes and pulls out a vial of thick, dark brown liquid, uncaps it quickly, sticks his thumb in it, and begins to draw in the air in front of him with it in a varying pattern of symbols and phrases. Lucianos Casos. And in a 20-foot cube, I need all of these creatures to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Yay, I'm so happy D&D Beyond's working. Yay. Also, I'm not sarcastic. I'm serious. I'm happy it's working. Yay. Okay. So we got a 11, a 17, a 9, and a 17.
They all fail.
Really?
All four of them fail.
Oh, wow. Okay. What happens?
You watch as they begin to as they were making a quick pace towards us, they begin to slow. And functionally they have -2 AC, -2 dexterity saving throws. They can't react. Their movement speed is cut in half, and on their turn they can only use an action or bonus action, not both.
God damn.
As the slow spell takes hold on all four of those creatures.
Okay. Alright. I'll put that. Okay. Now
And-
Uhtred, your turn. Oh,
Mhm.
sorry. Was that
I'm
it,
just
Normalus, or
I'm
no?
just moving a little bit. That's all.
Okay. Okay, Uhtred, your turn. Putting snails on all these.
Yeah, I'll cast too many words for this, but wait, I'll just cast Hunter's Mark on the one closest to us. I don't know why it's rolling, but I'll fix that in a minute. I'll cast Hunter's Mark on the one closest to us. Right here.
Yep.
And then I'll attack with my longbow. Since it's my bonus action, I'll use my action to attack. I get 2 attacks. The first
Wait,
one.
dumb question. Can you actually? You're like 20 feet above it. Can you shoot it from your position, given you're far inland on the pyramid, or no?
Probably not. I probably have to move. You're
Well,
correct
are
on
you
that.
using a longbow?
Yeah.
Oh, all day.
It's more I can't. It's more I can't. It's more I can't see it. Not longbow can definitely reach it. It's more I probably can't see it for either of these things if we're going with the
Yeah.
height thing. So I will move 20 feet probably up to the sledge and probably be able to see it there.
Yeah, you would.
So
On the edge lines, you definitely would. Just somewhere in the middle, like you might be, a little bit awkward to see.
yeah, I'll go like here or something.
That's not to say I would get into the deep trigonometry of it, but
Yeah, probably like here or something.
Yeah, but-
I'll go and then I'll just shoot twice at it regularly for the first one. I don't know why it's plus 10 for. Why is it giving me plus 15 for sharpshooter right now? What happened? Let's roll. I'll just shoot twice on my fix this in a minute. All right, first one is 22 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. Also, would your bird be on your shoulder, or would it be its own? Oh, not me.
Not. I think the thing is right. It would probably be on my shoulder, but it wouldn't be able to do anything until I used the bonus action to stay to attack. So technically, because I used hunter's mark, it would just be like, the wording is it only uses dodge until otherwise
so-
stated.
So,
It
do
would just
you
has
want to focus on the map or no?
Yeah, I
on
will
your
use
shoulder,
it.
I don't see
It'll
too
be on
much
my shoulder.
reason,
Yeah, yeah.
okay.
For now, yeah. But it will eventually attack something. Just
don't-
I think the combat is gonna work is like I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark first round, and then the second round is gonna be the first round attacks. Oh wait, nice. It's a ball. Cool.
Yeah, having it feel good, that'd be great.
And then I get
I think-
yeah, and then it hits. So let me roll for the first one. First one is 11 damage. The second one would be 20 to hit,
It hits as well. Yeah.
and will be 13 damage. Oh, nice, max.
Okay.
Or close max. So,
Alright.
and that'll be my whole turn.
Okay. This thing seems to writhe in pain as you making its its strange like feline noises as you have managed to hit like I would say it's the side of its neck and then on about a couple inches above one of its paws.
Cool.
Okay. And
Um.
so it's slow. These things have half speed, correct?
Yes.
And also,
I realized I read the spell wrong. It was actually a 40-foot radius, not a 20. It said 40-foot
okay.
cube, so that other
Ah.
one would have gotten hit with the 2. So
it
wisdom
it
saving
would have
throw.
rolled a I accidentally rolled like 6 of these things, so it would have gotten an 11. So it would have
Okay.
failed.
Cool. So it is also slowed.
Yeah. Which this is like a double-edged sword because it also means it's gonna be longer for the melee people can do much.
They can move up.
20? These things have decent speed, but still a little slow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Abaddon, your turn.
I'm kind of not a whole lot I can do right now. I'll stand next to Jevaboo. And can I prepare my rage, like as an action? So as soon as something comes into striking distance, I'll activate my rage.
No.
Sure.
I mean, mechanically, no.
The DM has granted it, and I shall do so.
Oh, let me actually rethink this. What was my brain was somewhere else. What, can you restate that?
Basically, as soon as something comes into striking distance, I would want to use my rage.
Yeah, I don't.
I mean, you can just rage
No.
and then hold your action anyway.
Yeah, that's how it would be. Which means you could lose your rage if nothing gets in frame. So no, you can't. I don't think you can hold bonus action. I don't think.
No.
And
Okay,
it
well,
also
then
would be
I'll
odd. Yeah.
Then I'll just go into rage, and if nothing
It's it. You'll
comes
lose
into
that rage.
striking distance, I'll just punch myself with my hammer.
The oldest
Okay.
strategy.
Unironically, is that actually something you can do to
Yes.
distinguish rage?
Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Okay.
That will be my turn.
Okay.
Barbarian.
Yeah, he would have to
101.
take damage. Yeah, he would have to take damage though.
I'm pretty sure he
So you
needs to
see
make
these
an attempt
things
to hit.
like move at a, almost like almost as if they're moving just like in slow mo. Albeit, I guess none of you would have context for that since that's like a media thing. But their movements weirdly slow, and it seems to me whatever Normalists had done to them is, well, had a serious effect. As these creatures look rather confused and at all of whatever is affecting them. Okay, back to courtroom. Oh, quick thing, for the slow, there's no way these things can like fight or anything, right? They just have this ability till you take damage or like lose your concentration, right? Normals?
One, I'm muted, sorry. Two, I was saying no, then found out no, that they can repeat their saving throw at the end of their turns.
Oh, in that case, they're going to be doing that. Okay. As an just at, not as actually just at the end of their turns.
At the end of their turns, they can repeat the saving throw.
Kara moves
Is
after
it still
that.
the DC?
Yes.
So what is the DC?
20.
Yeah, none of them get it. Wait, it's wild. You already have 20.
Not wild. I'm level 9.
Okay, yeah, you know what? Maybe it's not. Yeah, no,
I'm level 9.
it feels wild. It feels wild. That's all. I don't think I've had a. I guess when I did do games that got kind of high level, it was kind of more of a smaller group, and we didn't have like I don't think we had a wizard. But yeah. Okay.
There was also just infinitely less things that buff like spellcasting DC.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Corin,
Kara has moved maximum movement speed.
All right.
And I will still hold my action to smack them.
Okay, this thing's gonna move close. Do your attack.
Yippee!
Oh, nat 20!
Break the
Fucking go.
Ooh.
Double damage. First.
14.
Noise.
Okay.
Is that including
yeah,
your
it's
staff
14
damage
damage.
itself?
That's not how Shillelagh works.
Okay, cool. Didn't know.
Yeah, sure. Wait. Why is it a D20?
It's not,
2D10. Why is it 2D10?
because it's
That makes
critical.
Minutially. Yeah. Well, no.
Oh,
It's, yeah.
Wait.
It's also the new one. The
Why
new
is
one,
it?
the
Okay,
new one
unless I
uses
talk-
scaling damage.
Yeah. Well, we're not using the new one, but unless we discussed it beforehand.
Yeah,
I
we
forgot.
discussed it, and it was essentially a if people actually care enough to
Oh
use the old one.
yeah, because normally it's just a 1d8, and this way it can scale. We did discuss this. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I believe that. Okay. In that case,
Is that
yeah,
critical
it's
damage?
14 damage.
Yeah, that's critical.
Oh goodness, why were you so excited about this?
You're gonna bonk people.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would look cool. It'd look a little bit cooler. Or do the. Oh wait. I gotta.
I'm
Very
sorry.
smack it in the jaw of a
It
fucking-
only looks like that because you did it from D&D Beyond, right? Because normally the critical does it in like a little like couple bubbles.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
So it normally does
It's
1d10
going for it.
then?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
I just smacked it in the jaw with a stick, basically.
Alright, cool, yeah.
Okay. Oh, by the way, you should post something about that in Homebrew somewhere, or send me a thing and I'll post it. Just a reminder, since I do want to keep up with this stuff. Corum. Okay. Otherwise, this thing will then attack you.
Oh no.
Oh, wait. Actually, I'm sorry. You have I would like you to. I don't know if I want to do this to you.
Do it.
You would have had. Let's see. You would have had disadvantage.
Aw.
Fine,
I
I'll
feel
roll again.
so shitty. Oh god. Oh no. Just go
Come
for
on.
it. Maybe,
Two nat
maybe
20s.
take it?
2 nat 20s.
Okay, that still hits.
So taking the
God,
first
I feel
damage.
bad.
That's just the 11 damage then from the first attack. So 11 damage instead of 14. If that hits.
Can't have shit in,
It's 17.
can't have shit in Detroit.
Okay. Okay. Um,
So now it's gonna attack him.
yeah. Oh, sorry. For a second, I thought I rolled it. Here we go. Yeah. It still gets multi-attack. Yeah, it just can't use its bonus action. Okay. So does a 20 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay, but a 15
Unfortunately.
misses. All right. Then take 6 bludgeoning and 6 piercing.
It's not too bad.
Porn. Goodness.
Okay, and
Too
its next
bad.
attack misses. So it swings its like strange, well, neck tentacles, I guess, at you. One of them seems to miss. The other grasps onto your like, just like the side of your face a little bit, kind of reeling against some of your feathers and jabbing into your flesh and just making you feel uncomfortable. Okay. Shadow-Boo, your turn.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, that was my turn. I prepared my action. Okay.
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 I should probably mention you are on a raised platform and you are
Mhm.
20 feet above the ground over here.
Gotcha. Okay. Come on. Okay. Gonna run down here. Okay, and then yeah, right there. And then as I get up to this, I don't know, cat-looking thing right here, I'm gonna bash it uh with my tusks. .24 to hit.
Okay. That hits.
Okay, and does 11 bludgeoning damage, 2 cold, 13 total.
Yeah.
Then. Oh. Let's see. I'm gonna use my. Yeah, I'm gonna use my extra attack. Do that again. Run it back.
Oh, multi-attack's what's called for monsters. Extra attack is what's called for players, isn't it? Yeah, that must be it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Wow, another 24. For 12 damage total.
Okay, this thing is looking rather injured looking, and does not seem to be having a good day. Clearly, this potential meal, from its perspective, does not seem to be worth it.
Okay. Let's see. Since it's looking bad here. Holy crap! I forgot to enter rage. I'm gonna enter rage, and that is going to be my turn.
Okay. Sardonyx, your turn.
All right. I am going to lie here. Let's see what I have of tricks. Oh boy. Okay. That is just there. I will pull out a scroll. And I will cast Fairy Fire in this location. So all 4 of these creatures have to make dexterity saving throws.
Which, while they are slowed, is -2.
Yeah. So these things would have. Oh wait, so on the rolls. Okay, yeah. Well, yeah, these all. Okay, wait. Oh, I see the way around. Okay. One of these gets an 11, a 20,
Fail.
a 1, and a 4.
Only the 20 passes. Wait, I need to check.
Nope, scrolls go by whatever it says on the thing.
Oh, it actually doesn't say, to be fair, the
What?
DC.
It's your DC. It's your spell DC.
That's
Yeah,
how scrolls
okay.
go.
Only
Oh, is it
Uh,
not? Is it not from? Is it not from your Oh, is it not from your spell? Is it an item or scroll?
Yeah, it goes from the scroll, unless you're the one who makes it.
Does a scroll not use your spell DC?
Oh, it has a prefix one.
Oh. What? So I would assume it would be that whatever V. You could look it up. I assume level 1 scrolls all have the same like DC, right? Or no?
it doesn't say.
Horribly stretched, but there it
Yeah,
is.
that was a bit wild.
Verify
Wait,
it's
like
like
in the spells. Wait, it equals 10 plus the spell's level. So this is, it'd be 11.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a kind of a negative to using scroll. I just kind of assumed scroll's easier thing. But yeah, so that means okay, 11 would have just barely passed. Wait, is it? Yeah, that's the pass. So if the DC's 11 and it gets 11, it passes, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
meet or beat.
So in that case, it would be this one wouldn't have it too. So only 2. You got 2 of them. Okay. Is that your turn?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Well, these 2 now broke a bright orange or a different color, whichever one you want. Okay. Norlis, your turn.
Nornalis begins weaving in front of him and starts conjuring a small flame in which he throws at this creature. Usgasisos. And cast Firebolt. That was supposed to be at advantage.
I mean, they're decisive, so that's probably just a normal attack roll.
No, it's advantage because Fairy Fire.
Oh, yeah.
So 19 to hit. And a pitiful 5 fire damage. Ian.
Yes, I heard.
Okay.
What do you get now?
No,
You
it's
said it
just...
was this?
It was 19 to hit.
Yeah, so it would hit, yeah.
I guess 5 fire damage because that's what the 19 was. I should have toggled advantage.
Yeah. And I will say yes, the oh, I should probably specify that the 14 would have also if you were targeting any of them, well, I guess they're all slowed, so that would have also hit.
Okay, well, I only have one action.
Oh, so it was this. Oh,
that was one
yeah,
attack at
point taken.
advantage.
Makes more sense. Okay. Well, you've already 5. No, I'll take the 8. I'll do the 8. I'll do you a favor there.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Okay.
That is my turn. Maintaining concentration.
Uhtred, go. It's Uhtred time.
Oops, I was muted. Alright. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually use my Hunter's Mark this time instead of forgetting to use it. Alright, I will move up like 10 feet. Actually, it doesn't matter. I'll move up like 5 feet. And then alright, I will first I'm gonna shoot my bow with sharpshooter. Let me make sure that this actually does it properly. Why is it? Why is it giving plus 22 still? I don't. What? Doesn't make any sense. 2 should be 7. Okay. Wait, no. It's 12. Sorry, one sec. Okay. I will shoot with a sharpshooter so we can test this out. Hopefully this works. Twice at the one that's closest to us, so everybody's trying to kill.
Okay.
Okay, you still have it set to DM only.
Yeah. Wait.
No, I just
think
haven't clicked
if
the
you,
button.
yeah,
Oh.
that threw me off for a second. Oh, yeah.
17. I don't know why. Oh my god.
Which one
how
was?
much?
Were you targeting? Was it the same one you had Hunter's Marks on, or are you switching Hunter's Mark? As
The
I thought you
the
said
same
that.
one I was targeting with Hunter's Mark.
Okay.
I don't know what. Oh my
Uh,
god. Sorry, this is
No,
the
that's
first time I'm
correct.
doing
That's
this.
correct. It's
I
minusing.
know
It's minusing 5 for No, it's not.
No, it's correct. Because plus 2 longbow. I don't know. I need to switch where the archery is coming from, so it doesn't pop up on screen. Give me one sec. But it should be 17. That is the correct number.
17 to
Let me
hit.
switch it up. Yeah, 17 to hit.
Okay, that hits.
Okay.
I was looking at something
That's
else.
what?
Sorry, Sardonyx had sent me something about the previous thing. I was confused. Go on. So cool.
Okay, gotcha. That is 22 damage because it is a sharpshooter shot. Is it still up?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
so your Hunter's Mark, yeah.
Oh wait, yeah, Hunter's Mark. Thank you. Okay. Jeez. Okay.
I mean,
5 damage with Hunter's Mark. Okay, so 27 damage total.
yeah, you hadn't been attacked, so yeah. Oh, sorry, you meant there's a creature still up.
Yes, is the creature still up? Yes. That's my
Oh,
question. Yeah.
that makes more sense, like, a lot.
Not if I'm still up. I haven't been
okay.
hit yet. I'm like.
with that first attack with Hunter's Mark, yeah, that thing's dead.
Cool.
You still have another attack, but yes, I would say you pierced its left cheek, and the arrow slid into its cranium.
Cool. All right. I will use my.
Hunter's Mark.
Yeah. Be careful with my Hunter's Mark. Yeah, don't shoot somebody else. Let me just double check. Hunter's Mark switching is
Bonus action.
a bonus action. Yep. Okay, I'll switch to Hunter's Mark to this guy right here in the back. Am I close enough to? Do I see it?
Yes.
Okay.
You probably see those from where you are, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Am I within range for my
Yes.
bow? Yeah. Okay. All right. I'll just regularly shoot it. Let's switch it. This time should be. Okay. This should be the correct number. Cool. All right. Finally. Okay. Cool. Yeah. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Can we say number? Okay. Should be 10 plus 2. 12 damage.
Oh, I will note in the future I do use dynamic lighting, and sometimes for forest maps I do specify the trees as like as limiting, like as cover and whatnot. So with this particular battle map I'm not really focusing on much, but in the future if I have it, you'll know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
So yeah, that will do 2 damage. Where do you point this one?
Yeah. That one.
Okay.
This one.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yep. That's my action and bonus action.
Okay. Seeing what's happening to its fellow felines, these creatures look back to each other, unclear whether to continue the engagement or not. However, it seems to be that since the leader has not fell, they will continue. 5, 10, 20. And at the end of its turn, it'll do another wisdom save. Let's see. Has hope. 20. No, that's a 10. Okay. 5 and 15. 20, just barely in range for Jevaboo. Let's go. Okay, Jevaboo does a does a 12 hit?
Hit me? No.
Okay, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Also, is your AC accurate as 15?
It should be 16.
Okay. All right. So for if a 21 hit for that's a 7 bludgeoning and 4 piercing.
Okay, those are halved from
Rage.
the Path of the Bear totem thing. So wait, you said
Well, I
7
mean,
and
wait, does not normal rage not also just do that? I thought Path of Bear just meant that it would also include stuff like fire damage or whatnot, just
It
not
does.
psychic.
It does. Path of Bear
Okay, good.
expands it to everything besides psychic.
Yeah. Okay.
oh, that's right.
Yeah. This thing we'll try again for that. Oh, it's fine.
So sorry, you said it was 7 and 3 or 4? Will be the same.
So it was 7 and 4. So 7 bludgeoning, 4 piercing. Okay, and this thing will. Wisdom save.
Okay, is that already
Oh,
halved?
it got 20. Oh wait. No, that's not halved yet.
Okay.
Okay, yay! It saved out of. It got a 20. It saved out of slow. It still has fairy fire though. Okay. Yeah, Abaddon, your turn.
I will sprint over to about here. At which point I will. I'll have to punch my. No, can I just attack the ground or something? Does that count?
No, it's got to be a hostile. It's got to be a creature.
Roll a nature. Roll a d20 real quick.
Right in the fucking middle.
Roll a d4. What'd you get?
Free.
Okay. I was gonna say if it's free for. There's a little frog next to you right here.
I fucking obliterate that thing.
Okay. You guys see there's a cute little frog. Maybe it's fairly far north, so it's like a wood toad or wood frog, and it's getting close to winter, so like it's not. This thing probably was trying to find a place to roommate. But I guess it's not gonna have that chance now. No more another year of frog life. Yeah, you hit it. Roll damage. Yeah, the frog is completely splattered onto your maul.
I look over to the wolf or whatever that thing is, and just wave the toad smushed hammer at it.
Do a intimidation check.
Okay. We're fucking dumb there.
The creature does not
You-
seem to be.
You go to growl
scared
at
of
it
this.
and accidentally drool on yourself.
Well, I mean, the 7's not that bad.
A
but
7's
also,
pretty
as
bad.
in
7's pretty
As in a
bad.
5, I would go for that.
No,
Maybe
no,
the
hold
drool
on,
kind
hold
of
on,
misses its
hold on.
place. The drool looks kind of scary, maybe, but
I
not.
I
scary
can
enough.
use my strength modifier, right?
Nope.
I mean,
For
is
intimidation.
that?
That's
Like
that's
a.
not in this thing yet. That's a
Huh?
maneuver.
No. That's a popular homebrew. I'm fine with using that. But I did think I thought it was in the players the DM's guide, but yeah, no, that's a standard popular homebrew. I'm fine with including that. I
Yeah.
need to put it somewhere, but yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
because
fine with
then that would be an 11.
it's still not spooked by you.
Darn. Yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
my turn.
Yeah, albeit I will say for strength-based intimidation checks, they have to be done kind of like how this was, as in it has to be like you make an attack or do something physical, like I mean, maybe you could argue maybe flexing, but the main kind of point of it is for it to be like a a show of you doing a particular attack or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20. Right. 5, 20. All right. These things have a okay reach. Maybe they can get something. No. No, that's not good enough reach. Okay. All right. Oh, okay. Roll the. Corbin, your turn.
It's my turn, is it? How am I gonna
Oh,
use all my?
oh, number one saved. Yay!
It's like, is this like? My God. I'm just checking my movement right now. Gotta go around the front to have any
See.
movement left.
Okay, now there's only one with. Sorry, there's only two at slow left.
And now I'm
Oh.
going to. Is it still at disadvantage to smack the thing in front of me?
You were asking if it's.
Am I
asking if
going
it's-
to roll?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. So, since. Just quick thing. That was you would attack this thing, not this thing yet. So in that case, no. So yes, it is at disadvantage since this thing has not been attacked via an attack like that yet. Or sorry. Well, actually, wait a second. I'm sorry. You Uhtred, you attacked this one, right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me just check something.
Do I get my natural 20 then?
It is not to the end of. Wait. Let me see. To the end of its turn. No, not from that. It would be a priest thing. Cosmic attack rolls against it to.
Which one are you
Wait,
attacking?
it's disrupted until the end of its next turn. Okay. Yeah. No, you do not have disadvantage.
Do I get my natural 20 from that disadvantage attack roll then?
No. Did you just get? Wait, did you just get a natural 20?
Yeah, I rolled it as disadvantage and got a 9
Okay,
and a 20.
you gotta switch to roll 20 so we can see that. That'd be
You could hover over it!
necessary. I know, but having it be easily seen in the bubble makes and it be green.
Technically,
it's
your
nice and
second
fun.
attack was the 20 is what I'm seeing. You rolled a 9, then you rolled a 20. Is how
No,
I
it
see
just
it.
rolls both at the same time.
I understand, but it says not the 9 first.
Fine.
Okay, with a 9 you miss.
No, it was 9 plus
Oh,
10,
so
so
19.
so 19.
Oh, me
Yeah.
dumb. That
And then
makes
I
more
just rolled my
sense.
second attack to see if I hit, so it both hit then.
Okay.
Why? I hate this thing. Why did it roll twice?
All right.
Oh.
That's 20.
I don't know why it's done that. Oh well.
I'm confused what your damage is.
Just pick the bludgeoning.
Okay. I don't know where force damage comes from, but wait.
Cause it can do force or bludgeoning.
Okay. Well. Okay. We need to you got a poster of the.
I have. It's in the thing.
Okay.
It's because it's technically not a magic weapon anymore.
I forgot it did. I forgot it did the force thing as well. Normal Shillelagh might even. Well, I don't think Normal Shillelagh does that, but yeah, still. Okay, so 12, and that's for the first attack or second attack.
This is the first one.
And the second attack did you roll the damage for that?
No, I'm rolling that now.
Okay.
Oh, now it rolls it normally.
All right. So we got a 12 and a 6. Okay, that's not too bad.
And that's my turn.
Okay. No, I can do great. Okay, Jebaboo, your turn.
Okay. going to carefully trample around Corum here. Two, three.
I will say
Alright.
the steps on here are a little brittle here. They're not. It's not like super duper old. But it's a couple hundred years old, and they're not like in the great state. So as you're kind of stepping, you are causing some damage to the structure to some degree.
Okay. And then as I get here, kind of like in between all these guys, I'm going to like come to like a running like stop and stamp my hooves down like really hard and cast Thunder Wave. So they're gonna make a Constitution
is that like
save.
15 or what's the range of that?
All I'm gonna say
Oh,
is you're
sorry.
raging.
You're what?
He's raging.
You can't
Oh,
cast
I thought,
Yeah,
you
spells
sorry,
said
while
it's
raging.
I thought
15.
you said something very different. Okay.
I don't think he can cast
Uh,
spells while raging, is what
You
Nope.
cannot.
Dre is saying.
So does it
I
just
can't-
end his rage, or does he just not? Does the
You
spell
cannot do
auto
it.
fail?
You
What?
cannot do it. You just you're too
Yeah, I
angry to
thought-
think about your spells.
I in the belief that I would have told you, but I think I told you that when you're making the character, albeit I assume you already knew that.
Oh yeah, I
I
totally
forgot in
forgot
the
about
moment.
that. Yeah, that's fine.
Well, in terms of, so do you cast it or no?
You can't.
Yeah, we'll do that.
But really?
Huh? I can end my.
Oh, does okay. I didn't know if it auto failed. Okay.
Oh wait, I have to end my rage first.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does any does,
How do I do that?
is that a bonus action?
Oh wait, I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to.
Wait, you
God
can't
damn it,
end your
totally
rage.
forgot about that.
Oh, does your rage? You can't just
Uh,
manually over. You have to end your rage as an action, or sorry, not as an action, as a.
You have to wait a turn without being attacked or attacking.
You can also just
or-
end it as a bonus action.
Oh,
Yeah.
You can.
Oh, as a bonus
yes,
action.
yes.
Wait, where the fuck is that?
I had to look
Is
it
that
up
the
myself.
percentage you're looking at?
Oh, also as a bonus action. There it is.
Uh,
God damn.
do they kind of make strength or con or dex save?
Con.
Okay, yes, I'm gonna end as a bonus action. Gonna end my rage as a bonus action. Running through here, cast Thunder Wave, and that's Constitution saves.
It's gonna hit all 4 creatures.
Cool. So they're gonna take 12 thunder damage
We
and be
gotta-
pushed 10 feet back.
That's if they fail.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
it's
let's see. The DC's 15, so okay, I rolled a bunch of these. Wait. Oh, okay. I rolled a bunch of these and I didn't realize where I started middle. Okay, some of these go. Okay, so we got a 7, a 17, a 5, and a 23. So 2 of these fail.
Okay, those that fail take full damage or are pushed back 10 feet.
Okay. Then
The others take half, so 6. And are not pushed.
Okay. However, those that seem to, these things seem to be extra agile, or you're not fully and manage to kind of dodge around some of the blasts of does this do is it sound or sorry is this thunder damage?
Yes.
Yeah, blast of sound, for some means or another, via an ability they have, as in those that save and only would take half, meaning so it's just the ones that take full damage would be this one and this one,
Okay.
as in the only ones that take damage. So what is that? Is that
6
12?
damage. 6 total.
It's only 6.
Yes. It's a level 1 spell.
It's not 12 damage.
You said they take half because of their ability.
No. I'm saying the ones that would take half didn't take any.
Oh, then yes, it's 12. Sorry, I thought you said they all did that.
No.
Are you sure that's a an ability, or is that
Let
it like
me-
evasion? Because
it's-
this is con, not dexterity.
It's something called avoidance.
Okay.
I'm not sure how it's supposed to be done. Maybe it's supposed to be kind of viewed in a more like Fey way. Whatever. Yeah, I think it's.
While
It
we're
seems
talking
like
about
a
this,
supernatural
Sardonyx,
thing,
you're up
but yeah.
next if you want to think about what you're doing while we're hashing out the details.
Yeah, well, we're about to be your turn. But yeah. Okay, Sardonyx, you go.
You didn't move anything. They got plus 10 feet.
Oh, I did. Let me see if it would be affected by that too.
Oh,
Oh, I'm sorry. It was. Did I move the wrong one?
You said it was
oh, no,
this
this
one.
one. Sorry, this one. You're right.
Cool.
Okay. That is just barely going to kill this one. Causing its body to kind of shake and its some of its bones rattle enough to kind of put this into a state of shock, killing it. Perhaps, destroying its blood supply to its brain.
Cool.
Okay, so yeah, Sardonyx, your turn.
oh,
Sardonyx?
yes, I am here. Sorry. I am going to cast shot.
Oh boy. Where does the I forget how it works. Where does the range start?
It's like
I think
here.
Okay.
So these
it's
two.
just- Alright. It's just that small. Okay, in that case, I'll roll the thing. And one of those is still slow. Does slow give it? No,
Nope.
it does. Okay.
It's only for dexterity.
Is this Dex or what? Actually,
It's
how much is
con.
it on the con? Yeah.
Con.
Oh yeah, because hearing base is about your ear canals and that snail inside of you. Okay. So yeah, we got a an 8 and a 20. These are rolling nice. Okay. This one did the 8 and this one the 20. Okay, so that would do 18 damage and additional 4 damage, so it's 24. And since this thing has the stuff, it takes no damage. The leader's doing pretty good. Okay.
Hmm. Would I move? No, I won't move.
Okay. Is it your turn?
Yes, I'll end my turn here.
I know it's your turn.
We use a flame in front of him once again and cast firebolt at this one now. At advantage because it's still impacted by fairy fire.
Yep, go for it.
Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
That's
Alright, so
that was a
yes.
max roll, so that firebolt surged forward and blasted it as strongly as it could and dealt 20 fire damage.
That kills it.
It blasts through its skull and kind of shoots its brains out through behind it, spraying the back of its cat-like body as it collapses on the ground, twitching and smoldering.
Okay. Uhtred, your turn.
By the way, nice rolling max on that one.
Thank you. I've never done that before.
Yeah, I will switch my Hunter's Mark as bonus action because they keep dying to the main bad guy or the big one here.
I can make it slightly bigger. Wait. Okay, yeah, it's slightly bigger.
It's slightly bigger. Cool. Alright, hopefully I did all this so I don't have to roll a bunch of stuff. I will shoot it with sharpshooter. I'll step over here to see it a bit better. But I'll shoot it with sharpshooter And it said it worked, so hopefully this works. Where I don't have to do anything else, I just click a button. There we go. Okay. Well, 12 I don't think hits. We'll try one more
It
time.
might. Its AC is -2. Is its AC
Does 12 hit?
does 12 hit with a -2 to its AC because it's still slow?
Yes.
It does?
Oh no. Oh yeah, this one still has slow. Yeah.
It's still slow, so it's still -2 AC. So does a 12 hit when it's -2 AC?
Yeah.
Awesome. Roll
Holy
damage.
shit.
Sharpshooter
We get
2.
a lot of damage. Oh. Yeah, that's 21 damage? Yeah, 21 damage. I had the fucking math right. Holy shit.
Wait. This thing actually hasn't gotten hit by any. It hasn't actually taken any damage. So Vo's. Oh, you already rolled these. You rolled the first one. Sorry. Your advantage would just become normal, I think, for a first attack.
They've
What,
only
it would
rolled
still
one
hit?
attack. They've only rolled one attack.
Oh, 16.
I only rolled
Oh,
I only rolled one attack.
okay. Well, my
It was
point
12
is,
it was 12 damage.
okay. My point
I'm
is,
just
you
trying
would
to see
normally
your-
have disadvantage on these attacks, or at least the first one, or whichever.
Okay, so roll
until
again.
it takes damage.
Roll again because you technically had disadvantage.
Okay.
I have disadvantage then?
Yes.
That's correct?
Yes.
I was looking at
Alright.
Norlis's thing. What's with me? I'm sorry. Yeah.
You still have disadvantage, so roll again.
Okay.
You
16
rolled
was
better,
the other roll,
so-
so then that's better.
Still
Okay,
hits.
just keep
So
the
then,
damage. Okay, now roll
yeah, the
again.
damage is the same.
They already rolled
But
it.
this next
this
one
time
you do not roll
disadvantage.
disadvantage. Yeah.
I
so
do
just
not roll
it.
disadvantage this time. Okay, okay.
Yes, it's a flat.
So
roll.
yeah.
Uh,
So
It'll still be 12 days, so it should be.
es-
I should use sharpshooter still. For this.
essentially, when you hit it, you hit in a slightly different location than you're expecting to hit, and then it kind of shifted its body. Essentially, like it's almost like it's showing a
Mirage.
false, a mirage or like a false reality in regards to its spatial presence.
Okay. All right, and then
Not false. reality. Yeah.
we'll roll this one roll this time, not disadvantage.
Correct.
Okay. I'll shoot it again with the longbow. I'll try to aim at the face. Eventually we'll get that 20. 19 to hit this time. We're just
That'll hit.
ramping up. Yeah, that'll definitely hit. Okay. Holy shit! I rolled max. 26 damage.
You good.
God damn.
Jesus Christ. 8.
Okay, it's not
6.
dead, but that's
Yeah.
a lot of. It's like
Jesus
looking
Christ.
really bad.
Time I roll
Damn.
max
Wait,
damage.
hold on. You rolled max damage, and then I
Yeah.
rolled max damage. Back-to-back turns. What the fuck? That's insane. That's actually
Awesome.
crazy. That's my turn, by the way. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Alright.
All right. Oh, these things are dead. Abaddon, your turn.
Abaddon is foaming at the mouth with the fact that he's yet to get to hit anything but a frog.
I will do so with great glee as I will storm towards this thing. Reckless attack.
Advantage, nice.
Yeah. 3 times with my beautiful, delightful mole.
I think all 3 of those hit.
Okay, it's
Oof.
dead on the first hit.
Oh.
Unless you did like 2 damage, then yeah, it's down the first hit.
Okay, can
Yeah.
I move forward to this thing then?
Do you have enough? You have enough movement to do?
I
You-
think I moved
You moved 35.
30 feet? 35 feet.
Do you have
Yeah, that's
35
35
feet of
feet.
movement?
I've got 45.
Why do you have 45 feet? Oh, because of Barbarian.
You have
Yeah,
anything you can
I
throw
mean-
at
My mole.
it? It's not a
I
thrown
kind of
weapon.
yeah. It's a
You
I
could
kinda
do
like the
that,
idea
but
of
it'd be a
throwing overall with it.
disadvantage.
Do you have like any throwing knives, any like daggers or like
Yeah, I've got 4
javelins?
daggers. Why the fuck do I have 4 daggers?
Probably looted them at some point. Chuck them.
Yeah, will do, sir.
At
can
advantage
put 'em
because
in
you're
your
still
character sheet,
reckless. So roll dagger attacks twice.
15 twice. Dagger.
Wait, I want you to know, in terms of attacks, if you have multiple of an object, you do not need to input it multiple times.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Because
that.
there's a bunch of daggers on here. Okay. No, on your sheet, I mean. But yeah, that's what I meant. As in, like, attacks on your sheet is what's okay. Wait. Either way, foes hit.
Delicioso.
Wait, does your Berserker, does Berserker allow for ranged attacks for
There's
it to
no
be that?
reason it wouldn't.
Okay. I mean, unless it specifies melee attacks, but yeah. Which I thought it did, but yeah, okay. I mean, that's my memory, that's not checking it. Okay, that does a lot of damage. That says,
Yeah, I think that'll be my turn.
okay.
Your rage damage is wrong.
Pardon?
You're level 9 now. That should be a 3.
Ooh. Where do I change that?
You just...
There.
Yep, right on the rage damage. Change that 2 to a 3.
Yes, sir.
So you did 2 extra damage with those daggers.
I'll take that.
Okay, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. This thing, now that the leader's dead, it feels it has no reason to stay here and is actively... it looks frantic and rather spooked. And is going to try to flee. Jebabu, do you use your opportunity attack to attack this thing?
Yes, I would.
Okay. I mean, you could preserve nature, but most of these things are probably non-native.
Pretty good fucking hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Cool.
Okay.
17 damage total.
Okay, yeah, this thing is not dead. And it's gonna keep moving, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. Okay. Cora, your turn.
Well, I end my turn. It's at my range.
Okay, Jebabu.
I've only got little legs.
I'm gonna kind of glance around. I see Corum kind of not do anything after he runs away. Then I see Abaddon probably chomping at the bit to get some more hits in. So I kind of shrug and
And what? Run after it or just let it go?
nah, just kind of let it go. Just kind of like be a sentry. I imagine I'm gonna go watch Abaddon do his thing.
Okay, Sardonyx or Norlis, do you do anything?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Because Abaddon doesn't get next turn up for a while. So Sardonyx and Norlis, do you guys attack this thing or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sardonyx, what are you doing?
How far are some of these things go? 6.
If you don't have a quick answer, I'm just gonna go to Norlis because this time is about to be over.
Oh, that is not what
Okay, if your thing misses, Norlis thing's gonna kill it. That's a use of
Okay.
so you could use a cantrip. You don't have to use a spell to finish off. You can.
I have
you
no
can.
damage.
Bards don't have
Wait,
cantrips.
I thought you did. I
Bards
thought you
don't
had
have
one. I
cantrips.
thought you had. Huh?
Bards don't have cantrips.
Wait,
Bards
for real?
don't. Wait, no, I don't.
Yep.
I don't believe that. What?
Bards don't have
Bards
cantrips.
have cantrips. Really?
No, bards just
No,
don't have any useful
That's
cantrips.
not true.
That's
Bards
what I
have
meant.
cantrips.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Okay, you can't just say that. That's like okay. No, they have. They have one. They have. What's it called?
Oh right, they have vicious
I'm not certain.
mockery.
No, they have the insult attack. She has
Vicious
vicious
mockery.
mockery. Yeah.
This
You
shows
could use that.
The fact that it took you that long
Yeah.
says a lot.
Me or that? I knew
No,
they.
no,
I knew
just
they
in
had vicious
general.
mockery.
Just in
I
general,
knew
it
they
was
had vicious
funny.
mockery, but I was like, what? Is it like? Do they not actually get him normally? Like what?
I mean, I can.
I thought you
do
had
have
given me like new knowledge or something, and my life was a lie.
Mockery.
I mean, you could use the still big spell. You could do either way. I'm just saying in case you like, had forgotten.
No, I knew I wanted this.
I don't know what
Which
you
one?
said. You broke up.
Yeah, I don't know what you said too. Do you want to do what? Which
No,
one do you want to use?
I specifically wanted to use Dissonant Whispers. Yes.
Okay, use it.
So, okay. Let's see if this thing can save.
Did you use it at 3rd level?
It doesn't. Got 16. It hears like unpleasant voices in its mind, which kind of envelop and get more intensive, and just it suddenly kind of like as it tries to trot away, it suddenly just stops moving and just slides into the like dirt and leaves. Due to due to brain bleed. Okay. That is.
What the fuck was that?
That trumpet.
Okay. So you guys have just slain a grouping of creatures. It made a decent the group this whatever this just happened. It was like made a decent amount of noise. What you guys do?
Oh, I want to say we are not hidden in the slightest. Both Thunderwave and Shatter were casted, and those echo for like 500 feet. Everything knows where we are right now. Everything knows where we are.
I low-key rolled this check.
Forgot about Shatter. Yeah, Shatter makes a lot of noise.
Yes, yes it
Not
does.
Thunderwave still, but yeah.
Corvin cast Cure Wounds on himself.
Okay.
I was saying,
You
well, if
guys-
we want to make more noise, we can cast Knock.
Okay. I would say you guys know that if you stay in this place for any more time, that more shit's gonna arrive on Fear.
Mhm.
I
This
guess
is
it's to
they-
Jokelsfel, right?
Yes, no, I do believe we should leave now.
Okay. In what direction?
I second that.
Corum, was there something you wanted to find here?
Well, not here, but in the actual place.
Of Jokelsfel.
Yes.
I suppose let's head north and see if we can find what you're looking for, and hopefully a ship to get off of this island. So north we go.
Indeed.
I should mention that Krog would also probably have have boats to some degree as well. It wouldn't be like it would just it's not a safe place for humans to go, as I said earlier. But yeah. And also it's no guarantee in regards to there, but yeah, okay. So you guys will and what you guys are moving what I would say northwest. I'll put you guys on the no more forest sounds? Oh, okay. Is that not working?
They're too
Or is
quiet. They are just way too quiet.
Well, they're not meant to be. I don't. Well, that's kind of. A
I know,
it's meant
but
to be
it's
intrusive.
background audio is background. And if there's nothing there, there's
Oh
nothing
yeah.
there.
Okay.
You have Crisp on?
Crisp.
Discord Crisp?
I
If
do
you have
not.
noise canceling on Discord, it'll start making the noises that it does right now.
No, we're talking
I
about
can
background
find
music.
louder forest ambience, but you can just turn up the. Are you saying it like when we're recording stuff, it just doesn't come up low at all, or?
No, I'm saying I can barely ever hear it. It's just ambience isn't the same as background music. Is my opinion.
Okay. I don't know. I like to, at least for like ship stuff, I like to have, or like water travel, I like to have ambience. But okay, yeah. Anyway, you guys will.
So we're on.
I'll recommend
Isle.
ambience if you go have okay. But you guys will be moving, I believe. So are you guys trying to head towards Jokelsfel?
Yes.
Okay. like in a direct line, or are you trying to maybe do anything funky?
I feel like a direct line is just going to be the most effective
Okay,
way.
well if that works out. Okay,
Yeah.
so you guys end up heading a bit more, and I'd say that you guys, after a short of well, first of all, are you trying to kind of quiet, like trying to move quietly after making a lot of noise, or are you just kind of accepting that you know, your circumstance?
We have a mammoth man with us. I don't think we're moving quiet through this.
Well, you could try. I mean, these aren't trails to be clear, though. So the F man is crackling trees, so yeah, there is that. But they could try.
No, we're not. We're
They might
not
have
rushing, but we're going normally, not stealthily, not russedly.
I feel like if I wasn't trying and the mammoth was trying, the mammoth would still be making. But
Albeit they can maybe do. They're like part druid. They can maybe do some things to actually. Wait.
yeah,
No, past. What's the thing that? Okay, there's like a higher level spell that lets
Pass
you walk
without a
through
trace.
trees. What's that?
that's without a trace.
Oh
Yep,
no,
I have it.
you're talking about tree stride.
Nope, it's rangers.
Yeah, tree stride.
Neat.
Oh. Oh,
I
wait,
have
you get
pass
tree
without a
stride?
trace. No, I get pass without a trace.
Yeah. Okay.
If we want to use
Um,
it, but I don't know if we want to use it here
No.
or not.
No.
It's also not going to be, it's not going to last the entire time we walk, depending on how long it is.
Personally,
Either
I
way,
like the classic transport via plants.
True.
As we are traveling, you all still hear pacing by Nornalist's side the whole time.
Alright, what the fuck
I
is
forgot
that?
what that did in regards. I thought that was gonna be more combat focused, but I guess they never got close.
What is what?
That fucking panting, what is that?
Oh, right. I'm sorry. I forget that I'm the only one that can just see invisible things now. This is my pup.
What?
And you watch Nornalist stroke nothing.
Mate, have you gone a little bit, nah,
Oh, fuck.
fucking mental?
Give me a moment. Give me like 10 moments. I want to come up with a good name, and I can't think of a good name.
John.
Brock.
John
Say-
Deere.
Brock, say hi to Abaddon. And you hear pitter-pattering through the forest, and a large, invisible creature stands up and begins licking your face.
Abaddon just looks in abject horror as a dog or whatever it is manifests out of the fucking void.
You still cannot see it. You are being licked.
Even better.
You are being licked by an invisible dog.
Even better. So I am just frantically going to flail around my hammer.
No, don't do that. He will bite, and it will hurt.
Okay, do a.
Oh God.
Okay, how close are you?
It
It's
licks
licking
face.
me. It's
Oh,
licking
I
me.
sent it over to him to lick him.
Okay, Norris, you could try to jump in the way or do something. Otherwise, make attack at like disadvantage.
Gotcha. What's more? Okay, it's 16.
Okay.
You can't hit the dog.
Yeah,
I'm
it's
just
positioning
saying,
was
like-
still different. Like so I might if you like keep okay. So the other aspect is, are you trying to hit directly in front of you, or diagonally to you, or to your side?
Legit just flailing the thing
No,
around.
pick an option. Pick an option for your initial attack.
Like around me.
Okay, well, pick one in front of you, diagonal to you, or like to either side of you. As in, I'm giving you as in.
To any
your
side of
left
me.
or right.
To my right, to my right.
Okay. It was to your left. You miss.
No, you can't. It's incorporeal. You can't touch it. It can touch you. I can touch it.
Okay.
I think it's to your left. I say that.
Oh, fuck, I got my tongue. Okay, enough of that.
You seem
No,
not to
come
hit
back.
something, so you could assume it was to your left, is what I should have said.
And the dog stops licking you and continues just panting at Nornless's side as we push through the forest more.
Yeah, you guys, after a little while, it's not a trail, so you are making some noise, a bit, and you guys are just trying, you're not necessarily stealthing either. You can hear all sorts of stuff. You, as you're kind of walking, you kind of see, do a perception check. And don't, by the way, we are going to end soon.
Everyone?
Who would like to, actually, sorry. Actually, let me rephrase that.
God, Jesus Christ.
I'm
Wow.
blind. The fuck?
Yeah, Abaddon, you're not even, you step on like a bunch of sticks. You're not even like paying attention to necessarily where you're like even looking. Okay. But I'd say some of you can notice, as you kind of, in the distance of the woods, as you walk through, you can kind of see through with bits of, I mean, this is a relatively flat area. There's maybe some hills here and there, but it's mostly flat terrain. And you kind of see little glimpses ways. You see like wargs looking at you in the shadows, but kind of backing off. And you see quite a few, but not like not necessarily huddled a group together, but like as 10 minutes of walking, you probably would have seen like 15 wargs just at various points in time. And a lot of these seem to be relatively, not that close to you, and cuddled with lots of, pine trees in the way. And they seem not to gang up or attack you or anything. They're just kind of peering at you from a distance. Eventually, though, you manage to reach more of another opening. And I'll put you guys down. And we'll end around here. You guys get to another opening just by happenstance, which actually this does actually work map-wise. I'm just throwing this in. This actually makes sense. And you find what seems to be a pool of water, a circular pool of water that seems to be lined with very old stone, looking almost older than, well, actually, fairly older actually than the area you were on previously. And not too far from it, you see around 2 wargs kind of gazing at you but backing off, and that's where we'll end.
Ooh,
Unless you guys want another like 20 minutes of like stuff.
I've got gas
But
in the tank, but that's up to you, Ian.
I'm good.
I'm okay either way.
Okay, I'm gonna take a 5-minute break then to get something to eat.
Okay.
We're not gonna go that long either. We'll go like an extra 15, 20 minutes maybe.
2 hours later.
Bonk people with stick.
We're taking a food break, right? That was the thing?
Yeah.
Smack
While we're doing
people
this
with
would
stick.
not be a bad time to like if you want to describe your characters visually, albeit if there's any things that are kind of you wanted to mention that weren't mentioned in your description on the Discord.
I'm a real. I have to get to bed for the first time in months.
Motherfucker says, "Oh, I don't mind." It's easy.
Liar! Alright,
To be fair, I didn't say anything. I think I'm not sure.
I think I heard your voice. Check the recording.
Yeah, check the VOD. Check the VOD.
Alright, so let's do...
that.
Chat, click. Chat,
Clip
click
that
that.
one. Can you
that,
clip
chat.
it? Yeah, can you clip that? That?
Abaddon, do you want to start with boom points then?
Oh wait, oh sorry, does someone have to go?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually have to
Who?
do.
Abaddon.
Me.
Okay, in that case we'll end. Yeah, we'll do the
Yeah,
points now.
so, Abaddon, you want to start with boom points?
Yeah, I'm gonna give Octavian my boom point. Dude has a raven. He's good in my fucking books.
That's all it took. It's all it took.
Dude's got a fucking raven, and I got to pet it, bro. It's worth it.
I will also be giving my boon point to Uhtred for that wild double max roll following my max roll. That was fucking nasty. Love that. That's fucking awesome. I haven't seen so many high rolls in such consecutive manners in a fucking hot minute, so that was awesome. So my boon point goes to you, sir. Dre, do you have one to give?
No, I do not.
Alrighty. Amethyst?
Hmm.
You don't have to give one,
No.
but you can.
I'll have to think about it. Come back to me.
Okay.
My
Octavian?
I give one to Titus for the dog lick.
Aw.
That was fucking hilarious.
Thank you. I'm a little disappointed I didn't get to get up close, but it's also because of the way I handle my spells, but he does things when people get close to me. I'm looking forward to everyone's seeing that one.
I can't waste cast command on someone, just tell them to strip.
Thomas?
I'm gonna give a boon point to Abaddon for for trying so hard to rage and get a hit in on
The frog.
a creature and keep that rage going.
That was really good. You
Oh,
see
yeah,
a
and
frog.
Ian for rolling along with it and giving them a really good option.
I agree.
Never let that grind stop.
This is not the most interesting option, but I'm gonna give one to Normless for spell descriptions, especially early on. I think they're really good.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Also,
Does
wait,
not
I just
like-
realized, when the dog licked you, it made your perception go so bad that you actually couldn't focus on looking ahead of you because you rolled a 0 after that. That's fucking hilarious.
You had slobber in your eyes.